Today we're at the Ashton Asoke. It's got to be one of my favorite buildings in all of Bangkok. And here's a few reasons why. First, the location. It's centrally located. Doesn't get much better than this. You got Terminal 21 right next door, and the building itself has a lot of amazing features. The pool is one of the best in Bangkok, and the view from running on the treadmill has got to be one of the best views I've seen throughout the entire city. Before we go check out the Ashton Asoke, let's take a gander at all the amazing amenities in the neighborhood. So here's the map. Let's zoom in to where the Ashton Asoke is. And you'll find the Ashton Asoke somewhere right around here, right next to Bangkok's two most popular train lines, the Sukhumvit MRT and the Asoke BTS. If you need a little greenery in your life or endless running paths, then Benjikiti Park is definitely the answer. There's even a secret bridge that connects Benjikiti Park to Lumpini Park, another giant park. Whichever direction you choose to walk from the Ashton Asoke, you'll find an endless array of amazing food choices. I personally love the fact that Terminal 21 is right next door. It's well known for its very affordable and tasty food court at the top of the building called Pier 21. And the best thing about it is there's so many food options there that are priced between $1 and $2 US. Hard to beat that. And when you're done eating all that delicious Thai food, it's time to go back to the Ashton Asoke. Let's start out with this magnificent pool. I really think the developers made a clever choice by putting this pool on the 35th floor versus the rooftop. You can still swim or lounge during rainstorms, yet it's high enough to feel like a true rooftop pool. I've seen a number of pools in Bangkok, and I find this one to be one of the most impressive and definitely one of the most functional. The size alone is a huge win for lap swimming. I like that there's a separate seating area between the columns. Kind of feels like a 5-star luxury hotel. And finally, there's a separate children's pool. Check out this sauna with a view. Okay, so let's take a look at what I think is one of Bangkok's best views from a treadmill. It's a medium-sized gym with the core machines and free weights. Moving on to the co-working space, aka library. And just next to the library lounge space is a social room, aka game room. Hey there, this is my virtual studio. I hope you like it. We're gonna move on to the condos now. We have 3 one-bedrooms to take a look at today. But first, let's take a look at some comparison stats. Typical one-bedrooms at the Ashton Asoke measure around 35 square meters, or that's about 377 square feet. We have asking prices around 21,500 baht, all the way up to low 30,000 baht. That's between 657 to 989 US dollar. And based on what other expats have reported and what I've seen on ddproperties.com and hipflat.com, I think that you should be able to get an apartment here for around 21,500 baht to 23,000 baht after negotiating. You might see some listings a little bit higher than that, but you can typically negotiate down 10 to 15% from the asking price. Of course, if they're already listed that low, I don't think there's going to be much negotiating beyond that. And honestly, if it's a little bit higher because the interior is really well designed, that's acceptable. I should note that I've removed anything that looks to be a little bit too good to be true. On some of these real estate websites, you can find that. All right, so let's take a look at this first unit. This unit has the nicest interior design, but it's also listed at the highest price at 32,000 baht. Now, I wouldn't rent this one because it's overpriced by about 7,000 baht in my opinion. But I wanted to give you something to compare against with these cheaper units you're going to see in a second. And don't get me wrong, I think the owner did a really great job here. The interior design is beautiful. And one thing to note, the layouts, the bathrooms, the kitchens, they're all about the same. Quickly jumping over to the next unit, this one and the rest of them were all listed around 25,000 baht. That's about 775 US dollars. But again, it's definitely realistic to negotiate down to closer to that 21,005 to 23,000 range in Thai baht. And again, that's 657 to 700 US dollars. Here we have the third unit. It's the same as the others, just with an inverted layout. And the bathroom is currently getting repaired, no big deal. A little surprise for you, I got a bonus condo for us to check out as well. So, what's the main thing to be excited about here? In my opinion, it's the fact that you can live in this luxurious building with all these amazing amenities in the heart of Bangkok for 650 to 750 US dollars. That just blows my mind. It's amazing. Sure, the space is small, but it's sufficient. But what I love about this is that there's an option. There's just no option to live in the heart of the city at an affordable rate in most major cities. In fact, I think Bangkok is the best option in the world, strictly from a quality of life to cost of living ratio. And the great news is if you need the space, you can pay about the same amount for a very nice large house outside of the city. This is the case with me at the moment, and I'll be sure to give you a home tour in the future. Where in the world can you get such high quality of life for such a low amount of money? I don't know of anywhere else but Thailand. I've heard that Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia is a close contender, but anywhere else? Let me know in the comments. And if all of this doesn't blow your mind, it gets even better. Soon, I'm gonna upload a condo tour at a really nice building with a great pool and an amazing gym. Everything you really need, all right by you. And the price tag is only 225 to 250 US dollars. What? The Thai dream is alive and well. This is not a sponsored video. If you want to check out some of these apartments for yourself, maybe perhaps make this Thai dream a reality, I'm happy to help you out. I'll connect you with an agent that I trust. Just click the link in the description. I love showcasing unbelievable value and unforgettable experiences in and around Thailand. So please remember to hit that chop button and click subscribe for more videos like this one.